Alrighty, welcome everyone. I am Teeaboo and I am back for more Retro Monday OVAdrive. As you can see, I have a blue screen projected on my face, and that means I've got a new video up to watch. I'm very excited about this one. I'm sorry that there's been a break in Retro Monday OVAdrive. It should probably be the most consistent thing on my channel, and it hasn't been recently. That's my fault. I keep doing that thing where, like, you wake up later on the weekend, and then once the actual weekdays roll around, your sleep schedule is fucked, and so you wake up later regardless. And then I wake up and I'm like, shit, this thing that I really want to watch is like a full movie. I don't know if I have the time because I got to go to the gym, and so I've been fucking myself up. But today it is 9:30 a.m. I am already fed and hydrated and showered and cleaned up and ready to fucking go. I've got my tea brewed. I've sipped on some of it, and all is well in the world, everybody. To be honest, this was just tough, and I just forced myself to get out of bed. Part of what helped was that I bought some really good oatmeal, just some classic Bob's Red Mill steel cut oats, and I wanted to make them and I wanted to eat them, so I made them and I ate them. By the way, if you want to see what I eat for breakfast, you can check that out on Instagram, which I'm on now. It's in the description somewhere, probably. Regardless, that's what happened this morning, and I'm up and I'm ready to go. Still tired, definitely sleep deprived, totally okay with that, no sweat. We're gonna watch Project A-ko. So I think that's the first time I've said it in the video, but that's what we're watching today. Project A-ko is a 1986 animated film directed by Katsuhiko Nishijima and written by a couple of other cool and crazy folks in the anime industry. It's smack dab in the middle of the OVA boom, and it's a multi-tiered humor parody thing with lots of goofy stuff going on. I just got sent this morning by GK Liza, who should be a familiar name if you've been on this part of the channel. Wrote today, A-ko today would be cool. Like the director said, I'm in the mood for, quote, a work of pure entertainment with little social or artistic value that Hayao Miyazaki and Mamoru Oshii could never make. And so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, and apparently part of the reason that he wanted to do this is because he was missing some teeth and needed to get some new ones, so he decided to make a movie that would make a killing in box offices and as a sale, and move on from there and get some new teeth. Fucking sick. Honestly, the motivation of, like, necessity is really one of the, I mean, the quote is, necessity is the mother of invention, but truly, necessity causes some crazy cool stuff to happen in this world. I am an example of that. This channel would not exist if I hadn't gotten to a dark spot in my life, and thank all of you so fucking much for being here and watching my content and demonstrating to me as a reflection of what I put out into the world, that what I put out into the world maybe has some value, and reflecting that via the Patreon. Short shill, check out the Patreon. Regardless, I think it's really cute that this guy just wanted some teeth, and so he made a cool anime movie, because that seemed like the most logical process, the most direct path from point A to point B, was to make an extremely difficult, extremely time-consuming, extremely expensive, very risky piece of art in a medium that's very risky and is known for not paying well, although it was the OVA boom, so maybe a little bit different, in order to get his fucking teeth. That's just rad. That's just ballsy. And if any of those balls are going to be on display, oh, that's not phrasing, are going to be on display in the next hour and a half of show that we watch, I am going to be very excited. Phrasing? Oh no. Are we still doing phrasing? Yeah, we should still be doing phrasing. Regardless, there's something else that's interesting about Project A-ko. It's the first video release that Central Park Media released in the West, and from what I can tell, they didn't do the best job. Now, that being said, it's a VHS release, and that's expected, or a Laserdisc release, and that's expected that there's going to be some quality drop. But fairly recently, and by recently I mean a number of months ago, because this has been on my back burner for a while, fairly recently, GK let me know that if this were something that was on my radar, I should hold off on watching it until a new release came out, because there were a bunch of fans and people working on a high-quality release of Project A-ko. I don't know the complete details. I don't know whether they got OG film, or they've just found like an original Laserdisc or something else that they ripped it from. Regardless, they ripped a new copy of this sort of cult classic anime film and made it way better, and, you know, did all the filtering and stuff that I assume that you do to make an anime look better. I don't know that much about processing videos. I know I make videos literally for a living, and I don't know that much shit, but that's okay. I'm doing okay as is. Regardless, they did some shit to it, and they found some new copies of it, and it looks really different, like really, really different. If you're interested, like go download both versions and check for yourself the difference. It's kind of insane. Maybe I'll take a screenshot of one and a screenshot of another at the same frame, and I'll put them right here so that you can see what I'm talking about. Because just to check that I was like on the right copy, right? Because I have two of these versions downloaded, and I was like, which one is the one that's higher quality? I just skipped to a random timestamp, like 5 minutes, and then I skipped to the random timestamp in the other one. I was like, whoa, the difference is remarkable. Not just the line art or the quality, but the color fidelity and the pop of all of the things. It looks like a modern anime versus like an old anime on a VHS recording. It's a huge dramatic difference. So massive shout outs to GK both for telling me about the thing and for letting me know that I should probably hold off on watching it if I want to, just for fun, in order to watch the best possible version of it. And so that's what I've done. And now I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to go. So this is Project Eiko. It's about high school girls. If you go to the page on my anime list for Katsuhiko Nishijima, there are a whole bunch of people calling him the god of panty shots because apparently he likes panty shots. So I'm going to expect that we're going to see a lot of panty shots. It's going to be a lot of goofy shit. A bunch of stuff is probably going to be non sequitur, kind of come out of nowhere-ish. Do you remember the like Earth Defense Survival Force episode thing, OVA, that we watched? I don't remember what it was called. It was fun and goofy. It was like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that. It was fun and goofy and really silly, and it was way over the top. And it used a lot of what's-his-face style, like circle bubbles and impact frames and certain types of animation and Kanada style. A lot of Kanada style tropes. I'm expecting a lot of the same kind of stuff going on in this show, where random shit is happening for no reason, but it's funny, and so it's justified by its humor, and we're gonna be totally okay with that. We're not gonna worry about it too much. In fact, I don't think we're gonna try to analyze this super hard, right? We've got a quote from the director saying specifically, literally saying, with literal social or artistic value, and I do plan to potentially argue that point, because I think that the creator, I think Nishijima might be undervaluing his work pretty significantly. I think that having fun in a medium that is fairly often dedicated to artistic or social value, as many mediums are, is maybe one of the most like radical and interesting things that you can do. And a lot of my very favorite shows and very favorite studios and very favorite directors are the people who are willing to go and have fun instead of trying to shoot for, the equivalent would be shooting for an Oscar, right? Like shooting for an Academy Award with your anime. You know, Miyazaki and Oshii basically do that. They make Oscar-worthy animation that tells Oscar-worthy stories, and that's really cool. Like, nothing wrong with that. I fucking love that shit. I love diving into it. I love deep diving it. I love talking about it. I love the way that you can infuse media with so much detail and so much information so that as somebody watches like a 1 hour piece of media, they come away with like a decade worth of experience. I think that's like the coolest thing about media, is that it's a functional way for human beings to take a bunch of information, especially like information that's really difficult to parse or articulate, and make it unarticulated in hyperdense form and then send it to other people. For example, not that long ago, we watched Perfect Blue, and Perfect Blue is a massive film. And I don't mean in terms of length or size, I mean in terms of emotional scale and the amount of experience and like humanity and reality and reflections of reality, pun intended, if you've seen the movie, that the movie makes you think of. And I think that's fascinating. I think it's the coolest thing in the world. It's my favorite thing about anime, probably. And that's why I watch a lot of shows that I think have artistic and social merit, because when they do, they often have a lot of it, and it's often delivered in really cool ways. And often those ways are, once again, not articulated. So you look at a piece of media and you go, that made me feel something, how? And that's a really interesting question to me. And that's why I've got all these fucking books, is because I want to figure out how the thing makes me feel and understand things that I didn't understand and feel before. How did it do that? How did I get like a direct download Vulcan mind meld with the director's brain, or more importantly and more accurately, the brains of the dozens and dozens of people who had some level of creative control over this thing, and their collective understanding of what they were creating and what the goal of it was manifests in my mind as a reflection of what they wanted. That's fucking so cool. But there's something else about media, and there's something else about anime that's easy to forget if you're just spending your time watching things that matter, that have profundity to them. First off, you become addicted to profundity because the more profound things that you see, the less profound everything else seems. That might seem weird, but I think of it this way. I've been spending some time on Instagram recently, and a lot of what I see as I scroll through are like little text posts that have like, oh, super deep thought, right? Like, ooh, one sentence, one liner that makes you think about your life and the world and stuff, right? Like, or relationships and stuff, right? People giving advice or philosophy or whatever. And you scroll through Instagram for a couple of hours and you'll see 30 of those. And by the time you've seen the 30th, I guarantee that you've fully forgotten about the first through the 10th. You've just forgotten about them. They're just not there in your brain anymore. Maybe there's like an inkling of what they were, but it hasn't really affected you anymore. Whereas if you read like one cool quote every day or two, that might have more of an effect on you because you have more time to mull it over, more time to let it sink in, etc., etc. But when you seek out things that are profound, the profound becomes mundane. And so you get just like nothing out of them. And that really sucks. And I think that the antidote to that is twofold. One is to step away from media for a time and to take time to experience the world yourself so that you grow your own perspective. And then when you see things from another person's perspective as portrayed in a piece of media, there's something for them to like conflict with and force you to do the emotional and psychological work of integrating the new information that you've gotten. That's valuable. I think the other thing to do is to not turn your play into work. What I mean is like, people talk about turning their hobby into work and making it just miserable all the time, and that's super fair. I've talked about this with my friend and roommate who paints miniatures. He's really good at it, like top tier in the world good at it. Like could get people to pay him on Etsy or somewhere else buco dollars to paint plastic miniatures because he's really good at it, and people value that kind of art to some extent, and that's really cool. He super hardcore doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want to turn something that he enjoys, his hobby, into something where there's pressure financially, and that's totally fine. He makes good money doing what he does, and he is completely allowed to make that decision. It also means that I get to have him paint more of my minis, which is sweet for me. A little plus to me. Great, whatever. But the same idea can apply to the things that you find entertaining. And if you turn your entertainment, as I sometimes do, and I'm guilty of, if you turn your entertainment into solely a source of information or something that feels like you have to work at it, it can be really draining, and it can have that same profundity, mundanity effect. Everything becomes just work, right? Work isn't fun anymore because it's like work. And I think that one of the other antidotes, besides just stepping away from it and giving yourself time to think on your own and create your own thoughts, is to experience media as pure entertainment. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's fun and it's worthwhile. And I think that there are good reasons, manifold and multifarious, to do that, to experience media as fun. First off, pretty simply, thank you, Keion, Tanoshi wa tanoshi dayo. Fun things are fun. And fun is good. We need it. Humans fucking need fun, especially when the world's all fucked up and shit's all crazy. I don't want to talk about that stuff too much. I also don't want to ignore it, so I'm mentioning it. The world's fucked up and crazy. Shit's whack. Everybody's got a pervasive feeling like the world is ending, and it kind of is in a couple of different ways, and that's terrifying. So, well, you can enjoy media as a way to just let your brain relax and go somewhere else for a little bit. Is that escapist? Are there downsides to it? Yeah, maybe, why, whatever, but we all do it, and that's okay. I don't have a problem with it. I'm not judging. I like doing it pretty frequently. It's one of the reasons when I was younger that I first got into anime. Not just because there's cool stuff going on, but because my life when I was a high schooler wasn't great. I was pretty miserable and depressed and fucked up and going through puberty and shit and blah. But anime was a way for me to escape, and something for me to do that I wasn't allowed to do on my computer, that wasn't doing homework because I was already probably done with my homework. So I would watch a lot of anime, and that got me into it, right? So let's go back to our roots and watch something silly and fun that we're going to pay close attention to, and we're going to take not seriously, but we're going to investigate it because I'm curious about it. And I think, again, that Nishijima is underselling his value because this is a piece of work that has fairly widespread critical acclaim, is well regarded, is a cult classic, and probably has influenced dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of artists and creators and animators and directors and writers and other people in the anime sphere, because that's what happens when you make a thing that's good. It actually changes the world a little bit, at least for a few people. And that's really cool. For example, and this is gonna be another weird aside. Oh shit, what's it even called? I forget what it's called. Gosenzo Sama Bon Banzai. Bada bing, a bada bang, a bada boom. Gosenzo Sama Bon Banzai, weird ass show, super fun. Go watch it. It's on this playlist if you find the Retro Monday OVAdrive playlist on my channel. It's one of my favorite shows of all time, and I've watched it twice, and I think it's amazing. It's also utterly bonkers insane and nutty and stupid and crazy and weird, but it's also a show that seems on the face of it, you watch and you're like, this is nonsense. This is absolute it's really pretty nonsense and it's really cool, but what the fuck? However, if you go, you can find multiple high-tier, like, well-known directors crediting Gosenzo Sama Bon Banzai for their style, for a large portion of their influence, for making them who they are as a director, for stylistic touches that they use constantly and that they're known for. Like, that creation of that piece of media changed the world of animation, period. And I think this one might have done something similar. Maybe not to the same extent, but it's had an influence, and I want to know what that was. So, after quite a long introduction, let us turn our attention to the hour and 23 minutes and 9 seconds of Project A-ko, the OVA 1. This is the 80s TV series RIP. If you can find it somewhere, you can find it somewhere. I hope you can. I got this off of RBG. It was a torrent link that was given to me by somebody directly, so I knew where I was getting it. I don't necessarily know where you can get it because I just got it from directly a link. Yeah. So good luck. If you just want to watch the PiP version, you can do that. It won't be as high quality as it should be because I don't render it at super high quality because it goes on sites that don't render in super high quality, and also on Mega and WeTransfer where I have to upload it and you have to download it, so I try to keep the file size small. So that's like the best that I've got for you at the moment. I'm sorry. I hope that you end up seeing it at least good enough quality to appreciate it. And if you can go find the 80s TV series RIP and watch it along with the timer version, that's probably the preferred way to ingest this piece of content. Okay, I think that's it. So, little shilling time. I've got a Patreon. It's how I make all of my money. There are no ads on this or any of my other content. Check it out if you want to. It really helps a lot. And by a lot, I mean, literally, I wouldn't have been able to eat for the last couple of years if it weren't for my Patreon. So what's up, guys? Y'all the best. Beyond that, I've got two. No. I'm just going to, we'll do the thing. So, there will be two versions of this reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description down there, and of course a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to do a synchy thing and sync up your own copy of Project A-ko, preferably the 80s TV series version, you can totally do that. Just get your copy ready because there will be a beep beep timer to count you down to 0, and I will push the button and you can push the button and we can both start watching the thing at the same time. Cool? Beep beep timer. Let's go. Also, I'm actually gonna take a second and blow my nose. One sec. Something about the chilly morning and then the hot tea and then the talking for like a few minutes always gets my nose going. So it's better to just blow it and then we get into it. So, beep beep timer. Nice. Nailed this 20-minute intro. Let's go. Shochiku Fuji Co. Limited. Okay, cool. There shouldn't be sound, right? Yeah, no, we're on. Sound is on. Soe Shinja. Sound. Big explosion. Okay. And another one. Okay. Joey Carbone, Richie Zito. Okay. Kazufumi Nomura. Okay. And there he is. Director, not director. That's English. I'm just going to check that I'm on the right audio track. I am on Japanese, so that is the way that it should be. They sound like native English speakers. They're getting the okay, the nasaliness in there, like American English. Rad. Style reminds me of Bubblegum Crisis. Look how good it looks. Something is approaching rapidly. Please check out. Is there a test? Arr. Uh-oh. Out of fucking nowhere? Just a giant asteroid? Nobody saw it coming? Everything. Dude, some crazy impact frames already. Oh, shit. Reference? Is this a reference? I think this is a reference, right? Seems like a reference. Man, if only we had some Sympho gears to pop in and save that shuttle. Or punch that asteroid. Dude, groovy 80s music is my fucking shit so much. Alright, much bigger space station. Let's fucking go. Alright, there we go. That siren sound is crazy. Constellation. Nail it. Looks like departure just happened, bro. Oh, 10 seconds. Dude, okay, so they keep doing these switches between shots that make things feel much more real. I really like this feel in the outside so far. I know that there's, like, high school stuff in this show, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. Are there aliens? Probably. On the asteroid, probably? That's my guess. Whoa, crazy city. Is this in the crater of that asteroid? So this is in the future? 16 years ago. Oh, is our main character 16? Oh, that totally... Okay, yeah. Mountain of rubble in an instant, but we rebuilt. Super sick. Super sick, super sick. Nice. Gotta love Seishin no technology. Hello, Eiko? I think? Incoming fan service. I'm gonna guarantee no pants, panty shots, only a shirt, right? Ding. Oh, and pokies. That's the word. You know. There's gonna be a lot of fan service. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Phrasing. All right. School uniform, Seidafuku, toast in mouth. This is this Toast in Mouth scene? Because I've heard that this is like the show that is the reference for Toast in Mouth. Yeah. Oh. I didn't expect to see nipples in the first 10 minutes. I will not complain. Good job. Oh, and in it goes. Second one on the way to school. Boop bop, beep bop, boop bop, bam. Get all your books and put on your clothes. Friend is here to take you to school. Walk to school together. Wow. Mako? Mankanchoku Mako? Names. Who needs them? We got Eiko, we got Seiko. Who's Biko? Where Biko? Oh, no, Toasted Mouth. Okay. Dude, you can spend this whole show just doing groovy interludes and I will not complain. That would be sick, dude. Definitely not Mankanchoku Mako. So quick. Sound effects, panty shot. Mako, dude. Also, some Ryuko stuff, like, I can see some Kill la Kill, there's some influence here. Whee! Wait, are they magic? Is she magic? Oh, maybe she's an alien. Now that's a man. Look at your man. Now look at me. Until. Eh? Hey. I'm in love. Maybe. Maybe it's something different. I don't know what it said, but that's great. Wow. Zip, zip, zip. Welcome to class. Yeah? The lowest class? Cool. Ah, Shiko. Ah. A perfect pretty girl. Oh my god. Shiko, you're a fucking lot. Whoa, the eyes are happening. I think that girl has the hots for you guys. Yeah, you're fucking crazy. Calm it down, Seiko. Yo, actually, teacher is pretty. Holy shit. Can sit next to me. Biko. Hello. Wow, it's classic that the second one, it's red hair main character, blue hair second character, gold hair third character. Precure? Precure? Is this Precure? Okay. Doesn't seem to care about her. Oh. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, that's a hot teacher. Chill out and let the fun come to you, dude. Oh. Wait, are we Gunbuster? Are we fucking Gunbuster? They look the same as the Gunbuster ones, and the outfits look the same. What the fuck? Oh, okay, there are jetpacks too. What? Wow, that face pressed against glass is crazy. Thonk. Expected. At least one more. No. No. Oh no. Okay. Again, trigger. But that's because Kill la Kill is all Kanada style, right? Or a lot of it is. What are you thinking about, Biko? This chick be fucking crazy. That's what I would be thinking about. Sweet. Wait, what the fuck? Is that fish and strawberries? I don't believe you. Please don't force things on other people. Oh, you're so sweet. Fuck you. That was a rock. Oh, she's dead. She's not mean, dude. You made a shit lunch. Good. Thank you. Problem solved. Echo? Hello, Pico. Just watching. Oh, with a squad. Suddenly, is Satsuki? Now that's a man. Wait, that's not a man, is it? Uh-oh. I'm sorry for assuming your pronouns. Okay, Nanami. I. Wait, is this a reference to fucking Perfect Blue? It can't be. She reading a horoscope mixed with other shit? What? What? Huh? Okay. Okay. That's not that bad. She loves you. Stop insulting her. God. Was that from a Mice and Men? I just assumed because of George. George is never gloomy, though. Minichai? Oh. Nutty. Oh, wow. What a cool angle. After class is when things go fun. Right? Yeah, you fuck up better beat. No, it's okay. It's okay, dude. You're fine. Shikatanai desho. Good. You should probably stick together. You never know when you might get attacked. Just don't split the party. Oh, well, I know when you might get attacked. Soon. Are they gonna try to attack Seiko on her own? Yep. Ooh, that's a, like, chipmunk character design. Damn, she is the queen bitch. For real, for real. Oh, yeah, easy peasy, super... Oh, we have made a mistake. Yeah, let's just leave. That was weird. Alright, here we go. Chipmunk, fucker. Lies. Why would that be? Oh. Heh heh heh. What a weird... What a weird laugh. I don't even know what she did. I don't even know. Oh boy. Oh, zoom in and a panty shot. Zoom in. They're so stupid. I fucking, it's so pretty though. Hokoto no Ken? Hokuto no Ken? With the eyebrows? Feels like it. Ah! Holy shit, that voice. And then the male grunts, and then the female voice. And it is Hokuto no Ken because of the 7 seconds thing. I don't want this panty shot. Just chillin' B&B Co. Sure that your plan is going. Yeah. Haha. Mari. Oh. Oh. She wants her. I thought it was different. I thought it was the other way around. Wow, so evil. Scissors. Not that technique. Immediately knows. What? Whoa. Oh, that was so sick. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're gonna keep doing that kind of shit, aren't we? What? Through the window. Let's fucking go. Okay, this is so... What? Every time. Whee! Oh. Whoa, the detail. Penny, 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 penny. Wow. This is so fun. This is so dumb. Where's Biko? Impossible. My great weapon, Mari, has been foiled. My perfect strategy. Has been defeated. My hair blows softly in the wind. Wow, cool transition. Oh. Something a little more evil. This way comes. Or he's just gonna laugh over there. Fine, fair enough. This has got to be Biko's house? Oh. We gonna get Smexy? Yeah. I might have to cut that. Okay. This is a cute little R&B number. Ah. Ah. But then Aiko. Maybe you should just try to be their friend. Be crazy. I love how the villain is fully driving everything and Aiko's just fully flat. I mean, as a character, not as a model, as a design. You know what I mean? This is sensual. Now wait for her to get sexually assaulted by her mom. Are they all aliens or something? Space. This is the creepy guy, right? Mm-hmm. Oh. Not again! Not a crushed tables. Ooh, Jesus. Nice. That damned Echo again. And my darling Seiko. And so we arrive once more at La Escuela. I didn't do this though. That doesn't look like it's working well. Also, that hammer's fucked. Is Shiko? Mm-hmm. Maybe it wasn't Shiko. Maybe it was one of the sneakers. So much character anime. Yeah. Wow. What the fuck? It's all mixed media. That was so cool. No. Fucking hell. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's go see a movie. I don't think she responded, dude. All right, we're gonna do another plan during the movies. Another movie related plan now. What could go wrong? Everything. Oh, new outfits. Oh, outfit trying on? Or are those dolls? Sweet. Creepy guy? Maybe not. So many cool songs. Also, every scene looks good, so this is dope so far. Hello, sir. Are you okay? You look like you're gonna get murdered. Oh, it's the movie. I see. That's why it felt like a movie. Ding. Uh. What? Mr. The Pringles man? Mr. Colonel? Kentucky Fried Chicken? What the fuck are we watching? Ow, my non-existent epilepsy. What? Spartan Exco? Hey. Arigato. Aw, of course I do. It's cute. Uh-oh. Oh, the unmanned probe. Oh, we're gonna ignore it. Aliens. Oh, sneaking. It's Bucktooth. Sorry for using a feature to describe her, but it is what I'm gonna do. Oh, and the creepy guy who's more creepy, right? Like, there's something more serious going on with the alien. It's gotta be the alien stuff with his, like, weird tech thing. For sure. Aw. Aw, oh. I was about to say we've confessed our, uh-oh. We're gonna try it. No. No. No, don't try a dumb murder scheme. Oh, it's gonna write it. It's gonna. Oh my god. You're still holding it up. Just no prob. Nobody's fully freaked out by this. Ha! Just totally on TV, fully revealed to the world. And she got it, and this guy's right behind. All right, so everybody knows that Aiko is special. The mothership? Something like that. Ooh. Ooh. Very neat. Oh, what is this? Did they hit the probe? I think they hit the probe. That's probably what it was. Deco. That guy, yeah. Ah. Nane? After seeing her punch a beam? I think maybe you got confirmation. Maybe you're set. Wow, the reflections. So, oh my god, there's so many little things thrown in just for fun. Oh, he's got the Nike pumps. He's got the kicks. Fucking sweet, dude. Here, Biko? Oh boy, yeah, with the. Oh wow. I love this theme. Nobody even really put it there, it just appears. That's not the response I wanted. Oh, I get it now. What? I guess maybe she knows. Maybe she's an alien? Maybe that's how she recognizes them. Fully ignored. Good enough. Not gonna be good enough. Oh man, fully not awake. Go, 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 go. Dude. Third time's the charm. You can dodge it this time. Oh my god, he's so bandaged up. Still not sure that she's got powers, though. Just not certain. You gonna calc it out? Just the same line. Okay. Cool. You're neat. Yeah, what's up? We do? The fuck? Tell us the story, Biko. Tell us your tragic backstory. I bet they've changed a lot, actually. Wolfie? Doggy? Oh. Umeko Pounch? Yeah. She became obsessed with you. Oh my god. There was never room for me. I wanted to be a part of it too. How dare you? That's villain shit. The big one? Like just a little while ago? Or like in the past? Doesn't remember it. Doesn't remember it. Trying real hard, doesn't remember. So pissed. God fucking damn it. Oh! Do you actually, though? Oh. You were always the fucking villain, dude. But then... Oh. Just left it fully unfinished. Holy shit. And she was just waiting. Burp, bug. Biko. Hey, nice glow up. I want our fight. I want our fight now. Usona no. I'd rather not. I don't care. Ha 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 ha. Wow, just fully laughing her off. Yeah, exactly. It's like, come on, what? Let's just be friends. Bye. Nah, you don't matter. I have a revenge grudge. Awesome. So fucking badass. Yeah, she makes her own fucking decisions. You don't own her, and neither do I. Oh, sudden shadows. Are we Utena? Oh, no, we've got mechas. True. Sure. No, not for you. It's a bad move for you, dude. You shouldn't have gotten in there. No? Alright. Great. It's not gonna do shit to her. Useless. Yeah, so sick. Gunbuster colors. Okay, we're done, right? Yeah, we're done, right? You're done. You're gonna stop? Can you stop being our villain? Wakaranai. Oh god, stop. Biko. 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 Come on, child. Yeah, sneezing in your sleep. And once more into the morning. And smash the dude. Oh, so sick. Oh, so sick. Totally oblivious. All right, we doing this again? God fucking damn it. Every morning? Wow, that shot is straight from Kill la Kill. Hard reference. That's so fun. I mean, it's in a lot of things, but... Tell me at Henshin's. Tell me we get to watch at Henshin. Sick. Super duper sick. Like, this is cool as hell. For absolutely no reason. Except that they can't. It's so sick. Oh my god. The little fan. Oh my god. Is that a hoverboard, or whatever? What? One hit. I feel like we're in One Punch Man right now. We're gonna spend a solid like 2 minutes setting this thing up, and she's gonna punch it once. Sick. Sick. Sure. Alright, bring it. Alright, see you, Seiko. Bye-bye. Bye! It's already broken. Didn't think about any of the usability, huh? Wow, fun impact frame. Oh, get out of the way. Alright. I love how much they use her hair. It's so flowy, and they use it a ton, and I like it a lot. Just stop. Just stop, Biko. Just give it a rest, dude. Oh my god. You gotta hit the end of your rope soon enough. Wow, that was the whole pencil. Rad. Alright, morning. Crush the dude. Oh, we're bouncing around. Wow, that was super fun. Momentum filled and insane. I now understand why her running is the front cover. Because that's exactly what's going on. Yahoo! Wait, was that the guy? Nope. Are we gonna do that joke again? I will stand slightly out of the way. Brilliant. Ingenious. What a god. Amazing. Guten Morgen. Oh, just running alongside your scooter. True? Nope. With the ants going over? Doesn't give a fuck. She out here hunting. Oh shit. Giant monster. Oh, everybody knows Eiko now. Everybody knows who's gonna win today. Alright, so we got a big group for the fight. That's a big monster. For real. For real, Biko. Stop. Just go punch one of them, Eiko, and we'll get it done with. It'll be fine. Aren't they a little out of date? Calling out mecha anime, huh? Dude, you drove them away. This is your fault. Alright, man. Fine. You wanna be enemies? Wanna be enemies? Let's be enemies. Hi. Adult authorities. Let's fucking go. She made that's why they're the 5, because she made fully 5 of them. That's crazy. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Oh, yep. It may never happen again. I feel you. I feel you, Aiko. Oh, that's me, dude. Oh, this is gonna be so sick. Oh, it's already so sick. Look at this. What? What? It's all mixed together? Oh my god. All right, there's our cut. Tandy's panties. You're fine. Great sense of momentum. Yep. Toria! Can you give up now? Can you fucking give up now, please? Let's move this along. We're about halfway through. Let's move it along, Biko. We don't need your shit no more. Be our friend. Stop fucking around. Yes. Yeah, stop this shit. It sucks. I'm gonna beat him. Yeah. Oh, do you want to just be our friends? How about if we were just friends? See, Hibiki Tachibana would have dealt with this so far. Like, would have dealt with this already just by reaching out. Uh-oh. Oh, what? I'm sorry. Excuse me? Oh, fuck. I think that's hot as fuck. Love me scantily clad girls in space cyber suits. Got no problem with that. Oh, everybody hates it. I'm down. I'm down. Let's go. Nah. See ya, Seiko. Just answer for me. Yeah, she's outside fighting. All right, all right. Booty. Booty. Oh, will that clash cause something to happen? I'll bet it will. So they're finding out about the ship that's out there, probably. Cool. So it shouldn't have been failure. Couldn't have been a bomb. Aliens? I don't know. I mean, maybe. You think all that was aliens? That's interesting. Oh boy. Oh, that's a lot of guns. This dude just it keeps going downhill, and I've really enjoyed. Yeah, okay, so he's Deco. Amazing. How can he see the fucking eye blindfold on? Yeah. Yep. True. Can I actually sip that? Just gonna put the thing to your lips. Yeah, and some glitches. Such high speeds. Uh-huh. Whew. And yet you could barely catch her because she's fast. She fast as foot, boy. She's an alien. She's an alien princess. Huh. Uh-oh. What does that involve? Oh, they need her to return home. I see. It didn't shatter. It just spun the bottle. Cool. Wow, that's so much fun. This is so dumb. I'm down. I'm down. This is so dumb. Hmm. Oh, yeah, you just estimate its combat power? Sweet. Gonna do space battles? Let's fucking go. Yeah, why not? Space battles, real battles, robot battles, muscle battles, fucking everything. Let's go. This is so sick. And every scene has looked good enough to sell it. Like, if there hasn't been a drop, it's all been really fun. It's dumb as hell, and I don't think like there's a lot to it, but it's so well orchestrated. It's so well put together. Hmm. You okay? Sounds like a voice actress getting her start, not putting a lot into the character, which is fine. But okay, I have to take a bathroom break, so I'm gonna wait for a moment where it like changes significantly in color, and then I'm gonna pause, and there will be a cut. I'm sorry, but I really have to go pee. Then I'll be able to focus better. So give us a sec. I need a different color so that I can see it switch on my face. Wow, that looks a lot like a Legend of the Galactic Heroes ship. I might be able to do it there. I'm gonna wait. That would be us. Hmm. Perspective. Space battles, let's go. Okay, that should have been the cut. I feel very relieved. And onward we go. That's super cool. Oh, that's so cool. There's so much cool. Oh, man. Rad. I wonder if there's like an Aim for the Ace reference in here somewhere. Or not Aim for the Ace. Area 88. Damn. Or maybe Harlock or Yamato? Because I wouldn't super recognize those. What a monster! Wow. That's a sick cut. It's all the way through. That's a sick cut. No damage. Oh boy. Oh, those are some outfits. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Wow, that curvature was cool. Whoa, these explosions are insane. Over multiple frames of impacts, too. Firing again. I'm a firing my laser. Oh, everybody's freaking. Oh, everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. They're all dead. They all just died. What? How many impact frames do you need? Come on, guys. That's just overkill. Y'all crazy. Oh, they stopped the layer for a sec. Y'all crazy. Oh, this is still happening. You just called yourself the villain. Like 5 minutes ago. Oh, shit. Not even a sweat, though. Yeah. Toria! What's all that? What's all that ass? Hey-ya! Hey-ya! Let's go. Wow. It's so entertaining. I love the scream. Toria! Look at the choreography. Oh, yeah. Oh. Missiles. So sick. So hot. What? What the fuck? Oh, ah! She nothing. She's gonna beat your ass, dude. I would love to feel it down to my bones. What? Hoya! Let's go, Eiko. Oh, the full spinning shot. Classic. Gotta have some moves. Hope. The panty shot causer. Oh, ato. Achow. Huachow. Oh, it's an Inazuma kick, huh? Huh. Uh-huh. These are references. The missiles are still coming. Yeah, cool. New zone. Oh, hi. You. Mm. Fighting. That's where they are. Bye. All the injured. Oh, there we go. Mari. Wow. Wait, what? Oh, we're friends now? Yeah, let's go. It's pedal powered? Oh my god. Yeah. Dude, a pedal powered multi person helicopter? Fuck off. Wow. Sick punch. Almost Obarian style with the lean back and in. Wow. Wow. The first person POV. Running, 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 running. Wow, so many expressions. There's so much going on. There's so much effort to just have fun. I love it. I actually really like it in every single way. It's also been pretty concise about what storytelling it's doing, which isn't that much, but it's been concise about it. Sure thing, Apple One. Oh, it's a big thing. Uh-oh. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's a problem. That's fucking huge. That's insane. Fuck off. Strike forces. Wow. Brutal. Dude, they're doing so much stuff with the camera. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, it's time, but it's top tier for its time. Wow. This is a blast. Aiko. Yeah. Everybody trying to evacuate. Crazy. Oh, God. I don't like the shape of that at all. Oh, that's awesome. Spooky spider mechanical things. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, man. Wow, we're full tanking them. Also, fuck yeah. Just spectacle. I don't even know what that was. That was bad. Wow. Oh, hello. Huh? Oh, she thinks it's Biko doing this. But they're having their own totally different fight. That's a full tank. Hello. You don't have time to think. Oh, no, the tank. Hey, hey, whoa. Chill the fuck out. Biko. Biko, stop it. You're killing people. Biko, that kills people. This fucking helicopter thing. You need a GPS tracker. Wow, that's the pilot? Can't see. Yeah, it's like there's a war happening. Weird. Mari must be really fucking tired now. Yep, go, Mari. I believe in you. God, Biko. Oh, sick. What the fuck? Just because they can. Because they can. The anime. Seiko? We should all be friends. We should all be friends. Let's fight the aliens. No. 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 Fucking goddamn it. No. Wow. Fully causes her shirt to pop. What? Oh no, they're gonna get captured, and then we will have a reason to work together because Seiko will be taken. She's gonna jump for it. Oh nope, she's just been taken. Well, you and me, baby. Let's team up. No, her disgusting lunch. How dare you? Y'all just fucked up. Y'all have fucked up now. Seiko's life. Isn't that more important? Come on, work with me. Damn right. Let's fucking go. The power of friendship. Let's go. No, no, stop running away. Oh, please stop crying. Yep. It's not her. Oh, shit. Whoa. Oh, no. I'd never like making light of that, but it works in this context. I think it's funny. Sweet. Sure. Wow, in the middle of this fucking dogfight in the sky. Catcher! I have to kill you. Just fully lets it happen. All right, Eiko. What you... Oh. Nice. You don't seem that unhappy about it. You maybe should be unhappy about it. Wow, that guy died for a panty shot. Let's go! Wow, he fully died for a panty shot. Hi. Get the fuck off my plane. Oh, that guy also died. Didn't even get a panty shot. Jump on them, jump on them. Yes! Oh my god. Yes! 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 Wow. Wow. Absolutely fucking wow. Uh-huh. Biko's pretty fucking cool. When she's not being a cool. Cool trench run. Not the princess. Wrong person, dog. Dude, I think you have the wrong person. What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna get raped. The fuck is going on? He really likes that liquor. Shit go down, dude. Hello. Future Boy Conan references? Let's do it. Yeah. It's close enough. We just need a running scene. It's not a direct reference. It's close, though. Oh, they've got a lot of hot girls. Wow. They had a lot of hot girls. Oh, sick. What was in the mouth there? Oh, what a walk. Yeah, we're what you want. Morphus the North Star, maybe JoJo's? Yeah. God, the impact frames are so continuous and so everywhere. We're not even going to get to, like, talk about them. There are too many. Oh, my love. Holy shit. I didn't think they could get me with a simple sight gag, but that was fantastic. What is that? Sick. No response. Is she asleep with her eyes open? Seiko does. You should too. Yeah. Fuck you. She won't be happy without Eiko. Why not? You seem faster than the... Wow. Alright, we gotta fight that one guy, right? Gotta fight Deco and maybe the captain. Kick it, punch it. Yeah. That's a harsh door. It's a really harsh door. There it goes. That's... fucking pervert. Not the character, the director. Oh, even worse. That's a lot. It's all women's, too. What the fuck? Well, it is a 6,500 meter ship, so... Ugh. That's a lot of ass stank. Oh! You're going to the Neonverse. This is taking you where you need to go, probably. Instant fight. What are you wearing, dog? Oh. Also, is female, right? At least below the neck. What the fuck? What are these peoples? Are they all female? Maybe they are. They are going off on this. What? I mean, it looks great. The animation's wonderful, but what the fuck? Alright, well. So distracting. I feel like that's also a line from somewhere else. Wow. Oh, wow, got your sword. There's a gun there. I love the little cherry thing on her sock. Let's go, Eiko. Oh, okay. Shing, 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 shing. Ah, god damn it. What? Are they just Mad Maxians? Well, if you go in one direction long enough, you'll hit an exit, because it's a ship. This is a super sick sword fight. Super sick impact frames, too. Let's go, Aiko. Oh, boy. Oh, into the elevator? Zoom! Yes, let's fight in the elevator. Let's fucking go. Neon-backed. Momentum-filled. What? Give it up. Give it up. No. Oh, hello, Captain. So fucking rad. Let's fucking go. I think you've got the wrong person. Fuck you. The reflection staying in the same place is so great. Oh, he's got a pistol? You're dead, dog. Oh, you're realizing that she's the princess? Oh, he needed the booze. What does the booze do? Does it make you a boy? Oh, hi. Hello. Hey, god damn it. Fucking... She's not safe yet. God fucking... Biko, you suck. Biko, you suck so bad. Oh, big one is still there. Oh, later. Yay! True. Huh? Oh, no. Oh, God. Wow. Oh. Ah, finally a face. Oh, God. This is no place for the battle. The booze. I don't know what that did. I think it was the self-destruct. Or something. Maybe accidentally, but... We got an escape sequence. Gotta get out. Gotta get out. We're heading in toward the end, too. Oh, boy. The big cannon is exploding, and so is everything else. Wow. Jeez. Just a slow fade out, and then there's gotta be another scene, like something, right? And then credits? Something like that? Oh. Bad students. That's right, the Ko's, all three of them. Sorry we're late. Oh, and Biko is down and not making any trouble. Thank goodness. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay, Shiko. Okay, Shiko, you're fucking crazy. Everybody in this is fucking crazy. It's amazing. No, dude, like dozens of people have died. Dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of people have died during this. Like, let's not beat around the bush. Y'all have killed people. Y'all have murdered motherfuckers. I seen it. I watched it. All right, another day, another alarm. Are we gonna get toast in the mouth? No. And our daily life continues with nothing changing and everything changing. Hey, taking the time to be up and get ready. Toast in mouth. Socks on feet. Toast in face. She's ready, too. Who is that? Oh, you have parents. How weird. How very strange. Parents in an anime. And we're just normal walking because we don't have to rush. Sick. Seems like a bit of a hazard. Like a little safety issue, maybe. Alright, is Biko our friend now? Not being a total dick? Oh, there everybody's looking. Ah! Love will save the universe. Your donation can help. We're all family. Aww. Hello, Biko. Don't. Don't. God, please don't. Please just be friends. Please just be friends. It will make my whole life. No, they're just gonna hard cut to black with a smile? I love it. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. That's great. So groovy. I feel like there might be an end credit scene, so I'm gonna wait. Also, the song's groovy, so I'm down. Maybe no end credit scene. Yeah, looks like no. Well, still 10 seconds. 15. I'll let it go. That's it. That's it, that's it. Cool. Make sure we're not busted. Okay. Well, that was Project ACO. 80 minutes long. And the first thing that I will say about it, I have to take another bathroom break, but the first thing that I will say about it is that I had a lot of fun with this piece of animation and this piece of media. A ton of fun. It's an absolute blast. I don't think our discussions will be super in-depth, but we'll see how long it takes and see what we end up talking about. As usual, I'm going to talk about it until I don't have anything else to talk about, and then I'm going to stop. The thing that is most noticeable to me is that this 80-minute OVA feels more like it's 40 minutes to me. And there's a lot to talk about. I mean, I started writing some stuff down just for fun. The music is excellent, and it drives the thing forward with a great bouncy pace all the way through. Explosions and animation and effects are all pretty fucking top-notch all the way through. Robots look amazing. Planes look amazing. Mechanical stuff is dope. It basically hits all these notes. The specifically hyper-animated sequences where we get that like background animation as she runs down the hallway, or the sequence where she takes out all the mechs one after another. Those scenes are super sick, and they continue to like have these like high points of really, really cool, just awesome moments overall. And then tons of little smaller peaks all over the place, everywhere. There's action going on constantly. There's explosions and Biko shooting rockets and like crazy shit going on all over the place. Even the morning running sequences are action animated most of the time, and they're really cool. Then there's the character animation, which is these characters actually being super animated as they express themselves. Especially, honestly, like Shiko, with the giant mouth and the big animation. Highly reminds me of Mankancho Kumako from Kill la Kill, who's used as a character in a similar way to inject levity and silliness into various scenes as she goes bonkers bazungas and just goes nuts. And that's great. The color, and of course there's a shout out and a thank you to the people who made this rip of the version, because the color fucking pops. And one of the biggest things that I noticed when I went between the two and I looked at them was that in the other version the color was washed out and faded and felt old. In this, it fucking pops. The red of the hair, the blue of the uniforms, the colors of all the different things, the dark red scenes of the ship coming in, the colors of all the explosions, the beams, the lasers, the shots, all the stuff. It's all fucking brilliant and cool, and it all fits together in a really nice way where it looks really attractive to me. It looks really beautiful to me, and that's awesome. The humor is lovely. It's chock full of slapstick, top to bottom, all the way through, and I don't have a problem with that. It's very fun all the way through, and it manages to make a lot of those jokes land. Especially the little understated ones, like the pure, simple sight gag where Biko sees Seiko from outside the window, goes in and rushes, and bonks into a window that we all know is there. Fucking awesome. So simple, so straightforward, perfectly executed, good goddamn joke. Love it. But the thing that trumps all of them for me, the thing that utilizes all of these things and is driven by all of these things, but is its own element of the show that we have to highlight because it's the most impressive thing about the entire show, is the pacing and the flow. The flow from scene to scene is like immaculate. The way that we do establishing shots and establish characters, like shots of the feet of Biko while she's waiting for the thing, and then a later funnier shot where she's standing there in a line of ants and just doesn't care because she's going to wait no matter what gets in her way. These things express character to us, and they do so fluidly, but they also set up what's happening next every time that something happens. Every time that something happens, it feels like the next thing that's going to happen is waiting in the wings, is ready for us. Every time we see the deco get ready in the alleyway, right? We know what's going to happen, and we're waiting for it, and we're ready, and there's this tension build, this little like micro tension build, up, release with a humorous moment, release the tension, explode, move to the next thing, onward. There's this flow that isn't exactly a loop built into the show, because it's not really a loop, or into the OVA, it's not really a loop, right? But it does do similar things sometimes, and it's like, thing happens, other things starts happening in the side ground or like in a different shot. We bring them together, smash, bang, action scene, resolve tension, back to ground zero. But a new thing separately has also been introduced that's happening, and that will eventually lead to and resolve in its own action scene. Smash, bang, boom, resolve, action scene, back to ground zero, tension release, tension release, tension release, tension release, and it strings you along in this like bouncy tension release sequence all throughout the 80 minutes that really just makes it fly by. I'm so goddamn impressed by Nishijima. I'm not super familiar with Katsuhiko Nishijima's work in general, but this is ultra mega impressive. And overall, for a director to put something like this together, and production staff and everybody else to put something like this together, is absolutely stunning. Okay, that's my first spiel. I'm going to go take a bathroom break, let it simmer a little bit, and then we'll talk through some of the stuff. We'll look at a couple of the cuts that I thought were really impressive. There's too much in this. There's too much in this, right? This is like Birth, the OVA, except that whereas Birth, we could look at it and be like, and I wanted to rant a lot about the ending of Birth because it was weird, and we could look at it for like important things. I think that as far as meat or direct substance goes, there isn't much. And I think the author, the director, is correct about that. There isn't much direct substance, right? There's no big, huge, like, social takeaway. It's like power of friendship, not even. Loyalty, no. It doesn't matter. None of it really matters. It's like aliens come and they fight, and none of it is relevant to our everyday life. Like, this girl's life of just trying to get to school on time is a fair and simple goal for a simple, flat character, which is what Eiko is. She's a flat character who doesn't change the world around her. The world changes around her, and she responds to it. That's how a flat character works. Mostly, it's more complicated than that. But she has a perfect, simple goal. She wants to reach it consistently, and something gets in the way, and so she deals with the thing that gets in the way and then reaches her goal. And we tie that emotionally to the presence of the presence of Shiko, and like their relationship and their friendship and the way that works. And in part, that's because Shiko is always there to walk to school with her. Like, it makes sense, right? It's perfect. It's so simple. Is it relevant to our daily lives? No. Is there anything we can infer from it or take away from it from our daily lives? Not really. Fight things, be stronger. Like, no, not really. Does any of that matter? No. So is there hard depth to talk about here? No. Is there influential shit here? Ton. Go watch Kill la Kill. The influences are obvious. Hyper obvious. Now, Kill la Kill is a show that takes down influences from everywhere. It's a Trigger show. And Gainax Trigger is one of my favorite studios in the world because they're willing to do silly shit for no reason, but then they manage to mix and match it up with stuff that has intent and purpose and value, and I think Kill la Kill is a great example of that. I think Gurren Lagann is too, but I think Gurren Lagann is maybe even more focused because of its structure, because of the way that the show works and what it's trying to say, and it is definitely trying to say something. But Kill la Kill is too. And I think there's a lot of influence there. Influence meaning artistic influence, and stylistic influence, and vibe and emotional influence, and feeling influence, not necessarily narrative or story influence. And that's okay. But at the same time, there is some narrative or story influence in the lack of it, right? It's like Gosenzo-sama Banbanzai, which I mentioned at the beginning. One of the things that made Gosenzo-sama so influential to so many directors was because it demonstrated that you could make an entertaining piece of media without, like, a plot or, like, a coherent story, necessarily. You could do it as, like, a stage show where just fun things were happening, and that's all you need, really. And that has a huge ripple effect on anime afterward. This, in a similar vein, shows that not only can you make a show, but you can make a full-length feature fucking film with essentially minimal plot. There's enough plot to string it together. Again, girl wants to get to school on time and is superhero, and also some aliens want to steal her, but they steal the wrong person or something. But basically no plot. It's just cool scenes one after another, strung together, and it works great. That's important. That's interesting. Also, the nature of and way that some of these gags are done is done elsewhere. Whether this is influenced by other things and it's just a coherent lineage of things, or if there's actually a lot of innovation going on here, I frankly just don't know enough to know. Some of the things I think are definitely direct references and stuff, and some of them are not. Some of them seem like influencers, like things that have started a trend in this that I haven't seen anywhere earlier that I can remember, and that's cool. Again, I don't have a perfect perspective or know anything, But like the toast in mouth thing is maybe a thing. And some of the scenes of like the angle between the skirt, like between the legs of Biko as she watches the other two like arrive, that's like a thing. There's a thing there, and I've seen it elsewhere, and I think I've only seen it here first. So there's stuff going on that's really cool and interesting and definitely influential. And so I will still stick with my initial hypothesis, which is that Nishijima's conclusion that this piece of work has no social or artistic value is false, even if it's true. It might be true in that from the outset, in the creation of the thing, there was no social or artistic value intentionally put into it, but by its nature, it has social and artistic value, and the main reason for that is because I think people enjoy it, and that's important. It's really important to find what people enjoy, and if you don't experiment in crazy ways and do crazy things like this, you never find that shit out. And so, this found a lot of that shit out, and other animators, other authors, other directors who have watched it can take from it and can steal from it, and that's hyper important and super duper cool. Okay, again, that's my intro spiel. I'm going to take a bathroom break. Be back in a sec. See you in a sec. We'll talk about the film a little bit more. All right, goody gumdrops. So, I've spieled a good bit about the show. I've spieled a bit about the generalities of what I think of it coming out. I really like it, like in the 9 range-ish. Because it doesn't have that substance, I don't think it's a 10, right? 10 for me is a show where everything comes together, and it's not just like the author or the creators reach their intended goal, but that they maybe they even transcend it, and that intended goal is something really like really ambitious. This is an ambitious project, but it's also not, right? We know what the ambition behind this project is. The man wanted some teeth, so he made a movie that would make money so he could get some fucking teeth. Ambitious? Yes. Strongly ambitious? No. We move in. This feels like a reference. It's super cool. We're just going to run through it now. That's the goal. I'm going to skip through it. We're going to skip in 5-second increments approximately. It's really like 3 or 4 seconds via VLC. We're going to skip in 3 or 4 second increments. I'll miss things. That's fine. There are too many things to talk about. I love the way all the metal and mechanical stuff looks. It's really cool. It's a little bit weird here initially, but then you get scenes like this, and all of the lighting and shadow on it looks really good. The music in the background is so sick. These space sequences are top-notch looking. They're really good looking. Like, really, really good looking. All of the backgrounds and landscapes and sections and scenes are really cool. And, you know, the buildings are top tier. Maybe not like Pot Labor movie quality, but not that far away, honestly, and that's crazy for something like this. And then we get one of our 2 kinds of fan service. Okay, I think we should talk about this. I'm gonna have to skip over some sections because there are nipples all over the place, and I just can't show it on YouTube. It's the way it goes. I'm gonna have to skip over some sections, but I think we should take a step here, take a moment to talk about fan service. And we've had this exact conversation during Symphogear, and so I will tell you that if you have watched my Symphogear reactions and watched all the discussions for them, then you've heard this exact conversation that I'm about to have. The conversation goes like this. What we call fan service as critics and watchers of anime in common parlance is nudity, sexualization of her characters, panty shots, boobas, cleavage, lascivious photography, male gazy photography, like looking at characters as though they're objects, objectifying them, etc. Throughout this show, we do a lot of that. The panty shots are thrown in all over the place to the point where they're just ubiquitous, and it kind of fades out into like not even being a thing, to me at least. It super doesn't bother me in this show, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because while the panty shots keep happening and while we have nudity of our characters, the camera doesn't feel perverted or necessarily horny. And I mean literally the camera, like where the camera is. When you think about it, in a lot of shows that are fan service heavy, when a female character reveals a portion of their body, for example, they take their top off, which is what's going to happen in this scene. Or, for example, this female character is wearing just a button-down shirt over panties, no bra, nothing, right? And the sexualization here is clear and distinct and apparent. This is a woman in her undergarments after waking up. We can see her nipples through her clothing. These are all sexual things, sexualized. She goes and she stretches, and the camera doesn't move. in a more horny or perverted show, the camera would be at a downward angle so we could get all that panty shot, right? Like, I'm putting a distinction here that's like a wishy-washy fine line, and I understand that it's dumb, but there's something about the camera work that doesn't feel hyper perverted. It feels like we're watching this girl's life as opposed to ogling her or ogling her. I never know whether it's ogle or ogle because I don't use it in conversation. It's one of those things. It doesn't feel like I'm ogling her or ogling her. It's like the camera is there and we're watching what's happening, and it's the viewer's choice how to interpret and perceive it, and that's really interesting. Very different from when you have a character controlling the camera, which is another really interesting way to play with fan service and sexualization on camera, especially in animation. A great example of that is throughout the Monogatari series. The female characters in that show constantly are warring for control over the camera and their own sexuality and how they express that to the camera and to the other characters in the show, especially the point of view character Araragi, right? Great show, should watch. It's really important in terms of camera work, but you have to be hyper conscious of it because there's so much going on in that show. The point that I'm trying to make is that on the basest level of just considering fan service as ecchi stuff, the fan service in this show, while constant and ever present and maybe even over the top for some, is quite tasteful to me. I find it quite tasteful in my mind. Now, it's still fraught with issues, right? These are high school girls and we're highly sexualizing, even making them fully nude. There are problems here. Certainly. Not gonna discount that one bit. If you have problems with it, those are okay to have, but I also think you shouldn't discount the piece of work because of it. Just something that I want to talk about because I've always been fascinated by sex and sexualization in media and in advertisement and all that stuff. I wrote a paper on it and did a presentation in front of my class on it in my film studies classes in college. I was really interested in this stuff, and I still am, and I'm constantly interested in it whenever there's sex in media. It's always interesting to see how it's done and what it tells us about the people creating it and how it affects the piece of work. It's really interesting to me. And so we have a piece of work where it is there. It's there a lot. And so it seems like it's important to address at least a little bit. I'll just move to somewhere where it's safe and there won't be any nipples because that's important. And we're back to that Symphogear conversation now. And we had a similar conversation in the way that we talked about the sexualization in Symphogear, because again, it's very much present. Characters in scantily clad bikini suit things that are fighting, and it's all about it's not all about, but there's a lot of titties and a lot of booty, and that's okay. We like those things. I like those things. You probably like those things too. Anime. It's part of the game. It's part of the style. But again, Symphogear doesn't feel super perverted about it. But there's another level to it that I want to talk about, and that is, I talked about Symphogear's fan service in terms of not simply the sexualization of the characters, which is one form of fan service, but redefining fan service as, quote, literally anything that will make the fans happy, that will make the fans feel served, right? Does that make sense? Fan service, service of the fans. The fans like things. Put more things that the fans will like into the thing. Now, on the simplest level, fans like titties and ass and panties. So you put more of that in your show and you're doing the fan service. Good job. And that's usually as far as we take it when we're talking about it. But fans also like crazy explosions and cool rivalries and crazy action scenes and big explosions. Did I mention explosions? And beams and silly characters being silly and cute moments to mix it up and characters getting angry. People like all of these things. And so it feels, as they went through this show, like at every turn in every scene, they went, what's the coolest thing that we could do right here? And then they did it. Okay, Eiko's going off to fight the big mothership. She got dropped into the sky and she's falling. What's the coolest way that we can get this girl from falling out of the sky to the mothership? Well, what if she lands on a fighter jet? And it'll be funny and maybe a sexy moment because there'll be like a panty shot in the fighter jet, and then the fighter jet will fucking explode, and that's crazy. And then she'll land on another fighter jet and it'll get worse, and that's crazy. And then she'll be flying through the sky propelled at high speed, and there will be missiles flying at her. And you know what would be really rad? You know what would be the coolest thing in that moment if there were missiles flying at a character? What if she's cool enough to land on a missile and jump off it and land to another missile and keep going up and climb up the missiles as they're firing at her? That would be so sick. I'll bet our audience would love to see that. That mindset, right? And to some extent, that's probably an outcome of the way that Nishijima wanted to create this thing and the rest of the writers and all that stuff, because he wanted to make money to get his teeth, right? And so he wanted to do things that would make money so he could get his teeth. So he made everything cool. And the result is a thing that's really cool. That's so sick. That's so sick to me. I think it's the coolest. I think it's just the coolest thing. And I think that bottom to top, top to bottom, side to side, front to back, this whole 1 hour and 23 minutes or whatever it is pure that. It's pure, what's the coolest thing we could do in this moment? Now, there are nods to, like, okay, we got to set up a story a little bit, create a plot a little bit, we get the intro scenes, cool. We still do rad stuff, exploding ships and shit, fuck yeah. A little bit of a nod to introducing our characters, slowing things down a little bit. And then it just starts, right? It just starts up. We start walking to school, but we're not walking. We're walking for now, but then we stop walking. We start going fast. And as we go fast, we explode a bunch of things, and we blow things up, and we break things. We introduce this character. Cool, rad, scary. Bum, bum, bum. Kapow. Oh, yeah, what's the first one? You'll see? Oh, there it goes. I think it's right around here, so I'm just gonna frame by frame. Oh, it's actually before this. Okay. Whoa. So it happens right after the cigarette drop. Frame. Boom, boom. Bam, boom. Padanen. Okay. Awesome. I assume it's just an onomatopoeia of, like, boom da pow. Cool angles. Really cool angle choices, which happen all the way through. The character designs are super cute, super animatable, and also really detailed for how animatable they are. Especially, of course, Eiko. Eiko is, like, more reserved than the other characters and, like, well and truly put together. I love the hair designs on all of them. I love the teacher's hair designs, and I love Biko's hair design, her, like, flowy thing, which we use constantly throughout. It, like, whips up in the wind in all these different ways that, like, expresses her emotions and her feelings super hard. This whole scene is straight Gunbuster. It's just nothing but Gunbuster. It's just all Gunbuster. Stuff like this is so rad. Like, the face pressed up against the glass. I know I mentioned it before, but it's still so rad. The crying is classic stylistic stuff. Again, reminiscent of Makomon Kanshoku, but obviously in the other direction, and also of other Kaneda-style, like, characters. The lunch thing sucks. Lunch is bad. Okay, great. Biko is mean. Cool angles all the way through. Like, that desk angle is so much fun, and the other one is so much fun. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep trucking, because there's a lot of stuff here, and I want to push through it. Angles, talking, flow, crazy angles, like, really cool sense of where to put the camera just for fun moments. Really cool. Okay, talking, friends, setup, strong, ha ha, he, ha ha ha, and the big fight. This is a great gag as well. It's just the core gag of the thing. This is a Fist of the North Star character who is then female and has a high-pitched voice. In 7 seconds, like paper, is all Fist of the North Star stuff. And of course, it's rock, paper, scissors now. Haha, hee hee, ho ho. And we go crazy with the speed lines and the explosions and the fighting and all that jazz. It's so sick. And then it's over. So good. And this. So this shit. So first off, that's awesome. And then this, awesome. What's the coolest thing we could do? Sick-ass background animated sequence to make this an emotional and powerful moment. It's not only a sick-ass background animated sequence, but the movement of Eiko through this scene is ultra rad. It reminds me, in some ways, of the, shit, I forget what it's called. it was a film that we watched with like a princess who's dreaming. She's like a cute girl who's into a boy, and then she closes her eyes for a second, she disappears to a fantasy world or some shit, and then has to fight stuff. Some of the scenes in that remind me of this, just stylistically, which makes sense because they're in the same vein and style in a lot of ways. The fights are fun and really top tierly well executed, like top shonen level stuff. For the time and beyond, like a lot of stuff doesn't look this good now. Fuck, cut the nipples. So I saw nipples because this whole scene happens. I have to wonder if the Kiryuin Satsuki bath scenes are like this, because they're this. It's the same, right? It's like it's too close to not be related. Deco gets up to shenanigans. We go bouncing through town again. It's awesome. It's really awesome. I got no problems with it. It's so sick. All the destruction happens. We go for lunch again. The crying, the faces, the cuteness, the faces, the dato, going out, the elevator, the movie. I don't understand this scene at all. I don't know why it's funny or what's going on there. I love the little bit of background that's going on with like, ooh, the probe disappeared. What happened? Ooh, something. Love that we can just effortlessly switch to these nighttime scenes and it still feels like the same place and the same characters and stuff. It's rad. This whole big reveal is great. We see the strength and everybody else sees it. And of course, things begin coming together a little bit more clearly. And we get our creepy guy being creepy, and we get Biko watching stuff and being creepy and the worst. Morning times, cuteness, really cool scenes. This gag just doesn't get old. It's amazing. I love it to pieces. And then, of course, Biko starts getting in the way herself. Tell us about the incident. I love the little sketchy cranny style for the kids stuff. It's really cool. It's really cute. It's one of many times that we switch like framing and switch the way that everything looks just to tell a story differently. And I like it in this show. It makes it sort of bonkers and silly and crazy. Okay, fight my mech suit, easy peasy. Really rad scene as she does so, in just a moment, I think. Yeah, this big punch is super sick. Easy peasy, super sick, and another test of her power. And of course she goes and she builds a bigger thing, and we skip to the next day, essentially. We do the morning thing, we do this crazy background animated sequence for it, which is really fun. If it decides to load, pow. And there's more there, but we don't have to watch through it. You saw it already. I love this. I love it a lot. The pillar, the spire in the middle, the legs, the skirt, all the things. I think it's Kill la Kill. I think it's been played many times, and the one that I recognize or vibe with is Kill la Kill. And that's super rad. I love how much time, like, this is so obviously a setup gag, but I love how much time we spend setting it up, and like demonstrating how cool this fucking machine is, but then it fully henshins and it doesn't even work, and she can't even use the levers, so Eiko just walks over and like barely kicks it, and it's just destroyed. Hoisted by her own petard. And of course, her hair goes blah, 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 because that's the reaction that she's having, and it's perfect. And she goes harder. She doesn't learn, right? Because she's a villain. And so she gets to be villainous, and that feels good. That also fits fan service, right? We want our villains to feel villainous, and so we do. Perfect. We also want her to become friends with us at the end, and so we kind of get that too. And that's perfect. It's great. Okay, so more robots. There's a crazy sequence that we're moving toward here, and I want to see. Oh yeah, I love how people just stop giving her the time of day, and it's just wonderful. And here we go. She powers up fully. And we get this all semi-connected, super animated, potentially ones, at least on the backgrounds, yeah. And maybe mixed. That seems all twos for now. With crazy numbers of impact frames. Gorgeous, gorgeous looking every frame of it. No loss of quality or fidelity all the way through. Really well put together, well storyboarded and choreographed, but also really well animated and well thought through and well put together. Oh my god, that's so sick. That impact frame was rad. Panty shots all over the place, but who cares? More stuff. There's a flow to the battle that's really fun and really enjoyable. The weightiness and momentum of these giant robots, which I mentioned again at this exact same scene where she actually throws it around, are rad. The facial expressions of Eiko give us an emotional grounding and a center throughout the whole sequence, which is angry, but that's fine. Angry's good. The explosions are sick, and Biko gets fucked up. Fucking amazing. So she's sad, and she goes into her super mode. It's hot. I think it's a really hot suit. I think Biko's hot as hell. And so we fight. And as they clash, we cut somewhere else and something else happens, right? Again, thing is happening that we have to resolve. Go somewhere else and set up the next thing that's going to happen before we resolve that. Really, really smart. Really smartly put together. Also sets up the whole booze thing, but it never pays off, right? We never know what this person actually needed booze for. They're just an addict. Cool. Cool. I thought they were going to Hulk out or something. I don't know. Launching all the fighter pilots. This whole sequence is rad. They look great. From the scenes of, like, a camera that looks like it's on the actual fighter plane itself, to the scenes of them zooming around doing fighter plane stuff, to the explosions, all of this shit looks top tier. It looks top tier. And it's, I think, chock full of references to all sorts of things. I don't know particularly, but these missile sequences are amazing. The gun sequences, beams, explosions, all of these things are amazing. The death and destruction toll is awesome and crazy, and that's a part of fan service too. Big stuff happening is rad. And then we get to have a straightforward fist fight between two superheroes, and it's super well done. All the way through. It's so well done. It's so fucking sick. They go all throughout a room. There are tons of crazy scenes animation-wise. Look at that shit. Also, them thighs. Holy fuck, girl. God damn. God damn, Biko. Woo! Cool impact frames. Crazy fights. Awesome moments. Great choreography. Well put together. Enjoyable to watch. Fun and funny and humorous and exciting and entertaining and, like, tense all at the same time. It's rad. It's a rad conflagration of insane shit. And then it all comes together as they continue fighting with literally aliens from another place fighting in the middle of the city around with them, as Biko gets too involved in this fight to see what's really going on and understand. And so we start setting up the playing pieces and the little chess pieces, the chessboard of the battle that will occur moments later. Giant ship, lots of fighter planes. We get to have an insane sick sequence with a bunch of dogfights with these fucking crazy spider planes. We get to demonstrate the fear and tension and all this stuff. Again, also very reminiscent of Pot Labor Movie 2, just because of the way that it shows the, like, scale of everything. But of course, we're in this zone where we don't care about the casualties or the scale, so we're not trying to make it, like, an emphasis. It's just there for set dressing, really, and that's totally fine by me. They fight amidst tanks. They throw tanks at each other and shoot tanks at each other without even understanding what's going on, and it's rad. All the tanks look amazing. All the spider tanks look amazing. All of the mechanical stuff is so goddamn top tier, except for this plane, which is top tier in its own Leonardo da Vinci fucked up sort of way, but it's just ridiculous, so I don't mind. Way more explosions, way more insanity, and of course they steal Seiko, and the lunch falls. We have something bigger to deal with. Fine, we'll have a truce just for now. And she doesn't want to get raped, because who does? Nobody. Literally nobody. Don't rape people. Don't do it. Fuck off. This sequence is bonkers. We're not even going to go through it completely because you know it. It's bonkers. It's so rad. Honestly, it feels like it's been referenced a few times, like more than a few times. Maybe it's referencing something on its own. I don't know. This sequence also bonkers. The shape and sense of, like, space that's created by the rockets and then by her movement is all cool and all good. And it's just got these cool scenes like this where flippity whippity woo. So fucking sick. Also really hot. Love it. I love it. It's so dope. I feel like this is a reference to something, but I don't know what, with the princess sitting there. I don't know what it's a reference to. This felt like it was going to be Future Boy Conan, but it doesn't seem to be. There isn't any specific cut that looks exactly like another Future Boy Conan cut, which is fine. But there are things here that are reminiscent, so I feels worthwhile to shout it out anyway. Whole sequence with the laser hallway is cool. Moving along. So weird. So weird that... Oh, okay, this joke. I gotta... And she's just asleep. It's so silly. It's so silly. I love it. I actually love it. Busting through doors. Just the way that she busts through this first door. Has so much weightiness to it, like boom, poof, boom, poof. It's so good. Like, animators, notes, take them, count those frames, count the frames, count the frames, figure out where the 2 impact points are, because there's 1 and then 2, and it's really important that there's 1 and then 2, and you can steal that for all your animation goodness. Animators, if you're an animator or an aspiring animator, watch that scene like 100 times, and then try and copy it with like smaller objects or like simple things. Do it. Just do it. All right, we move along. If the VLC will cooperate, and it kind of will, let's go. All right, more doors, harder door, bash, bash, bash. Each bash is really cool. Lots of panties, because panties, gross. The whole elevator sequence is rad. The way her skirt is flying through all of it is so sick. And she's animated and moving and flashing all throughout. It's so cool looking. There are so many just, what would be a cool moment here? I don't know, neon space elevator. Sick, let's go. What would be cool here? Giant sword fight against Ginormo baddie. Cool. Look, if you find this hot, that's good for you. I don't. I find it really weird. And that's maybe something that I should investigate about myself and my expectations and my views on gender. But, you know, each to their own. It's a crazy, weird scene. And a cool sword fight, and it's rad as hell. So I don't mind too much at all. Swing, swing, swing. Really rad sword fight. The fact that, this is another thing. It's like, what could make this sword fight cooler? Let's finish it inside one of the fucking elevators with the neon glow everywhere. So fucking sick. So fucking sick. Such good timing. Such good, like, emphasis. Such good vibes on everything. Okay, the booze thing. Guns, firing guns, yelling, lasers, dumbness. I accidentally exploded my own ship because I'm a dumbass. We run away. The ship falls. Boom, bang, boom, bam, boom. Big explosion sequence for catharsis. It's super cathartic. We all arrive. Yahoo, 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 yahoo. And we're back to our ordinary, everyday, daily life. Except better. Also, she has parents. Lamau. And that's crazy. Destroys something car. Superman Mads, I don't know what any of that says. It doesn't matter. And to school we go. And Biko is waiting. Also, yeah, they're homeless and sad. And Biko is waiting for you. We get a little smile, implying that the game will continue to some extent. And the film ends, having resolved its arc, having gone back to the status quo that we need to in order to keep our flat character flat. And it's perfect. It's perfect. Exactly as it is. This is a 9 out of 10. I'm convinced now. After going through it again, I'm convinced. Especially considering that I know that I missed about 75 impact frames that are all cool, and about like 50 rad scenes that are all cool as well. Just in our skim through, because I'm skimming through, because I don't want to spend another hour talking about a thing that, while it deserves attention and it deserves praise and it deserves to be talked about, I don't know if it deserves to be talked about for like as long as it is, or if it deserves like hours and hours and hours of deep dive discussion, which I love doing, but just doesn't feel applicable here, right? It just doesn't feel applicable here. It feels like a waste, right? It feels like, no, not like putting pearls before swine. That's not the analogy that I'm looking for. But it feels like building something up further than it needs to be. Most of what I want to say about this thing can be said by showing it to you and pointing at it and going, look, it was cool. It exploded. Listen, do you hear the music? It's rad. Listen, do you hear the voice actors? They're good. Listen, do you hear the flow and the pacing, the way that music and the sound effects all add to it? It's good. Look, do you see the way that it flows from scene to scene and creates this flow of tension and resolution throughout every moment? Okay, then we're on the same page. Look, do you see the cool explosions? I can't necessarily explain why that explosion is cool, but it's fucking cool. Look, do you see the cool impact frames? That's rad. Do you see these crazy animated sequences that don't need to be as cool as they are, but they are that cool, and we just get to be grateful for it? Cool, then we're on the same page. And that feels like it's honestly more productive in a piece of media like this than going through frame by frame and being like, I wonder why they framed it this way. Maybe Aiko's hair is red because she's an alien. No, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's dumb. So instead, that's what I'm going to do. I like this thing. I hope you've enjoyed watching it with me. I have pointed out all of the things that off the top of my head strike me as really fun. I've missed a bunch of them, and that's okay. I don't need to see them again. If you want to catch them all, watch the thing again. Just watch it a couple more times. It might be worth it, especially if you're an animator. If you're an animator or a director or interested in media, watch this a couple times. I think it's worth it. This has my useless Teeaboo T green star of approval. This is a fucking sick anime, and you should watch it, and more people should watch it, more people should know about it. And thank God that there's a really cool, really pretty copy of it, because it looks great, and it sounds great, and it was an absolute blast to watch today on my Monday, and a great start to my week. So, fuck yeah, everyone. Thanks for watching. We're kind of going to wrap here. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Project A-ko. I think it's a super rad film that was an absolute blast to watch. I hope you think the same thing. I'd love to know more about its production if you want to get in the comments and tell me more about it. I'd love to know if you know any animators who said they were influenced by it, if you've been influenced by it. If you're an old anime head and you watched this when you were younger and watched it on VHS and remember it, let me know. Let me know if this copy is way better looking than you remember. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you think of any other shows or pieces of media that remind you of this, or are similar, or any references that you catch that are either this referencing something else or parodying it, which I know there are a lot of that I miss because I don't know that much about stuff. Or things that have referenced this in the future, or at least you think they might have. Let me know all that stuff in the comments. I would love to see all those things and discuss them with you in the comments section. That's what it's there for. All around, this has been a super ton of fun for me to watch, and I'm very glad to have finally gotten to it. I'm sorry for the delay. Hopefully there won't be a delay in OVAdrive in the future. I'm just going to watch things that are not an hour and a half long for a while and try and get things more consistent. But thank you for watching. I will hopefully catch you next week for the next thing on OVAdrive. Appreciate your love and support and views and comments and likes and subscribes if you'd like to give them. And if you'd like to support this channel and everything that I do, all of the content that I put out there for free, you can do so via the Patreon, and that will get you just slightly earlier access to some of that content, most of it, almost all of it, as well as the ability to vote on what I will watch next in most of my poll slots, which is super cool, and access to the Discord where you can talk to me about anime and stuff and meet people like GK, who's now kind of a celebrity because I keep talking about him. Fuck yeah. That's my whole spiel, everybody. Thank you for watching this with me. I hope you had half as much fun as I did. If you did, you probably had a good morning. So good shit, y'all. See you next week for more. Peace.